Hey everyone! So we're gonna do a quick bun tutorial and show you how to do a proper bun for our recital girls. All right, are you ready? Okay. All right, so we use these bun formers right here. They're just like your big squishy weird donut. And I found that for Evie's hair that these work the best because she has a ton of hair and it's super thick. So you get these, and then you need to get yourself some hairpins, not bobby pins. The difference is this. This is a hairpin. And these can be kind of hard to find. I've found that we can find them at CVS is the best place to find them. I've looked pretty much everywhere else and we can't find them anywhere else. Another thing you're definitely going to need if you have a lot of flyaways in your bun is a hairnet. This one has a hole in it because we've used it a few times, but I find that I can usually get 3 or 4 uses out of these. So what we're going to do is, I find that it's usually easier to get her hair really wet before we do the bun. Either give her a bath or have a spray bottle on hand. If you don't have time to do baths or just whatever, I would definitely recommend using dirty hair to do this. Dirty hair stays much better in a bun than super, super clean, dry hair. Turn around. Turn on your side. So what I do is, nope, straddle. So what I do is I take the bun former, scooch all the way up. And I usually have her lay her head down to the side like this. Hang on just a second. So I have her lay her head on the side. And then I take the bun former. And we put it in her hair. Hang on just a second. I need 2 hands to do this. Okay. So we pull it through just like that. Turn your head over just a little bit more. Okay. So then we take the hair and we kind of spread it evenly around. Okay. So we've got it spread evenly around like that. And then I usually spray it again one more good time while it's like this. Just because then it'll be easier to get a nice clean look before you put the rubber band on it. So then you're going to take your rubber band, you're going to go all the way around the bun. This is not easy to do one-handed, so bear with me. Just like that. And you can see. Squish it down, squeeze a little bit. Okay, sit back up. Turn. Okay. So now we've got it in the bun. Turn sideways this way. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take all this loose hair right here. Sometimes I'll give it just another good spray. Just keep flyaways from happening. Give that a good brush. Keep your hair turned.
Mommy?
Not right now. Hang on. Okay. So then you're going to start, I always start over here to this side. You're just going to take all this loose hair and you're just going to start wrapping. Turn your head over just a little bit. There you go. You're going to wrap. You're going to wrap. Now you can see we got these loose little hairs right here that start popping up. And that's okay, because that's what our hairnet is for. Okay?
It's on the counter.
No, get back. All right. So, here, tilt your head over to the side a little bit. So we've got our bun. So now you're going to take the hairnet and you're going to go up You're gonna kind of pull it around the way that the way that you pulled it into the bun. And that's gonna keep all those hairs that are kind of poking out flat to the head. Oh, except that we have a hairnet with a hole. So what we're gonna do first is we're actually gonna start pinning first. Sometimes pinning first is easier. Sometimes if you have a decent hairnet that doesn't have a giant hole in it, just using the hairnet first is easier. So we'll put a couple of these pins, and what you're gonna do is you're going to take each individual pin, okay, and you're just gonna put it in just like this, all the way around, okay? Please excuse the cat. Okay. Turn your head. So then you're just going to go all the way around. Evie does not like this part. Sometimes we stab her. But I've never killed her. So it's not that terrible. And it is going to look messy. I don't think I've ever done one that's been totally perfect until I get the hairnet on. And the hairnet, like I said, it just kind of cleans it all up and makes it look nice. Scooch back a little bit. There we go. So now that we have the So now that we have the bun in place, now we're going to take that hairnet. And we're just going to kind of wrap it as many times as you can. For Evie, we can wrap it about 3 times before I can't wrap it anymore. Like I said, she has a lot of hair. Okay, so once you have your hairnet in place, then you're going to take your pins, and you're going to put, well, if your kid has Evie hair, you're going to want to probably put 7 or 8 more pins in. All the way around. Turn your head over. And that's going to keep that hairnet from slipping off. It's going to keep all those little flyaways and everything in there. Like here's a little part down here on the bottom that I just found that's kind of loose. So we'll take a few hairpins in there and just kind of flatten that down a little bit. Okay. So then, once you've got all that in there, you're going to want to grab your hairspray. Turn and face me. You want to take your hairspray and just spray it a ton. Make sure that your part is on their left. So the part is going to be on their left side. So the part is going to be on their left side. And the bun is going to be down on the low right. About that far from the ear. So nice and low down on the right side. Try not to keep it up here. Just keep it nice and low. Okay? And like I said, make sure you give it a really, really good spray. And I'll kind of show you real quick. She has really dark hair, so it can be kind of hard to see. Turn your head. There's one popping out there. Make sure you don't have any pins popping out. And that's pretty much it. Turn your head. And that's it. All done. Say bye.
Bye.